Close your eyes, relax, and join me as we listen to a story about a magical journey through space, a place where brilliant stars shine, mysterious planets exist, and invisible forces govern the entire universe. In the stillness of the night, when the world around you slowly drifts into sleep, there is a place within our solar system where life still breathes, moves, and silently tells its own stories. From the heart of the Sun, the only shining star in our system, to the distant planets like Mercury, Venus, and our home, the watery Earth, each one holds mysteries that cannot be fully explained in just one story. And the black holes, those mysterious gaps in the universe, are waiting for you to discover them too. But this story is not merely about planets or comets. It is also a journey into the minds of great scientists, those who have unveiled the mysteries of the universe that we cannot yet see with the naked eye. Are you ready to embark on an adventure through questions, inventions, and miraculous theories about the vast world beyond? Let this story guide you into an infinite space where every answer will unfold the moment you open your eyes, turning your sleep not just into a pause in the night, but into a new adventure where dreams and reality intertwine. Have you ever looked up at the sky on a beautiful morning and wondered where that brilliant, endless light comes from? In the vastness of the universe, where silence is nearly absolute, there is one shining star, the Sun. It is not only the central star in our solar system, but also the source of life and energy for all living things on our planet. To understand the Sun's immensely important role, we must travel back in time to a very distant moment when it was merely a cloud of gas and cosmic dust. Darkness under the power of gravitational forces, a cloud of gas and cosmic dust began to contract. This was the cradle of the Sun, where atoms of hydrogen and helium could never have imagined that one day they would fuse together to create a brilliant star. Just a short time later, in cosmic terms, this gas cloud began to condense, forming a super-hot, super-dense core. This process lasted millions of years, creating a massive ball of energy. The most miraculous part of this formation is the process of nuclear fusion, one of the most mysterious and spectacular phenomena of the universe. When the temperature and pressure in the core of the Sun reached their maximum, hydrogen atoms began to combine to form helium, simultaneously releasing an enormous amount of energy in the form of light and heat. This is the energy we experience as warm sunlight, and it is what made the Sun become a brilliant shining star. With its rapid rotation speed, the Sun is not just a radiant ball but a dynamic entity, with millions of astronomical phenomena occurring continuously. For billions of years, the Sun has maintained its stability and continues to release energy into space. It is these processes that make it the center of the solar system, pulling along the movement of the planets, including Earth. The system of gravitational and propulsion forces is what gives the Sun its dynamism. The powerful gravitational force keeps all the planets orbiting around it, while the propulsion created by nuclear reactions in the core is the source of endless energy, sustaining life on Earth. Every time we feel a warm breeze from the sunlight, it is the energy from the Sun's core reaching us, bringing life to plants, animals, and humans. When we look at the Sun, we don't just see a brilliant star, but we also feel the peace it brings. It is a symbol of life, of freshness each morning, when the first rays of sunlight break through the quiet night. Among the countless mysteries of the universe, the Sun remains an element that is incredibly close to us, even though we may sometimes forget its importance. Every morning, when we wake up, we feel the presence of the Sun through its light warming the space around us, marking the beginning of a new day full of hope and joy. But the Sun is not just a static source of energy. It is alive and constantly changing. The bright streaks dancing on its surface are signs of solar storms where hot plasma flows in swirling currents. The sensation of seeing the Sun during these moments inevitably makes us think of mysterious beings in the universe, phenomena so grand that we can never fully comprehend them. One thing that we rarely think about is that the sun not only affects Earth, but also influences a vast range of the universe. The sun's gravitational pull not only keeps Earth in orbit, but also controls every planet and every small object in our solar system. For this reason, the sun plays the role of a commander, guiding all the planets in their orbits. In addition, each year, solar storms, massive releases of energy and charged particles from the sun affect the surrounding space, impacting satellites, spacecraft, and sometimes even our electronic systems on Earth. Although these phenomena don't occur frequently, they always remind us of the sun's immense power and strength. It is thanks to ongoing research that we can understand the interaction between the sun and Earth, helping to protect our planet from the negative effects of solar storms. We cannot overlook our own existence, the only form of life on this planet that is sustained by the light and heat from the sun. Without the sun, Earth would become a frozen world, incapable of supporting life. We rely on the sun not just to live, but also to understand ourselves. From rice fields to tree-lined parks, everything on Earth depends on solar energy. Plants absorb sunlight to perform photosynthesis, creating oxygen, which is the life source for all living beings on this planet. Without the sun, life on Earth could not exist. It is the origin of life and the foundation upon which all living creatures can grow and survive in this mysterious and wondrous world. The sun, the brilliant star in the vastness of space, is not only a symbol of life, but also an indispensable part of our journey to explore the universe. Born from a cloud of gas and cosmic dust, the sun has continually shone, providing light and energy for the entire solar system. While we may not always see it, the sun's presence always makes life brighter and full of energy. We, the small creatures on this blue planet, may not realize the greatness of the sun in every moment. But only when we pause and look do we realize that the light and heat from this star are precious gifts that the universe has bestowed upon us. The miraculous stories of the sun's formation and existence will forever be valuable lessons, not just in science, but also in how we live and connect with the vast universe around us. After understanding the sun, the mysterious star and primary source of light in our universe, we now continue our journey, heading toward the sparkling gems that orbit this star. It is not only the sun that dominates the space. Around it lies a system of planets, each with its own distinct characteristics, carrying within them mysterious stories, secrets yet to be uncovered. Each planet in the solar system is not just a point of light in the sky, but a world with unique features, promising us fascinating surprises. We begin this journey with the planet closest to the sun, Mercury. Mercury, though not the most beautiful planet, has a miraculous and truly unique beauty that no other planet can compare to. Like a small jewel in the vastness of space, Mercury has one feature that sets it apart. Its temperature fluctuates dramatically. During the day, the temperature on its surface can reach up to 430 degrees C, turning everything into ashes. But at night, the temperature drops sharply, plummeting to 180 degrees. This extreme contrast is something only Mercury can experience. This occurs because Mercury has almost no atmosphere to retain heat, making the temperature change between day and night incredibly severe. This planet is devoid of life, but it carries with it a remarkable quality. Its stillness and silence make it a symbol of solitude, a silent planet, untroubled by disturbances, yet full of mystery. Leaving behind Mercury, we continue our journey to a planet with a very familiar name, Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system, with a unique atmosphere that no other planet can match. Venus is so hot because it is wrapped in a thick atmosphere, mostly composed of CO2, leading to an extremely powerful greenhouse effect. Sunlight enters Venus's atmosphere but cannot escape, causing the temperature on its surface to remain at around 465 degrees Celsius, higher than that of the Sun itself. This makes Venus a gigantic furnace where everything is burned under unimaginable heat. However, behind this stifling heat, Venus holds a mysterious beauty, as its sky is always covered by dense clouds, casting the planet's surface in near constant darkness. It may seem like a dead planet, but in reality, fierce winds and strange weather events are still occurring on Venus. With its mystery, Venus is one of the planets that we have yet to fully understand. And now we come to the planet that we all call home, Earth. This is the only place in the entire solar system, and even in the universe as we know it, where life exists. While other planets may endure the cold, the heat, or the silence of the endless void, Earth is a miracle. Earth has a protective atmosphere, a perfectly tilted axis, water, air, and all the essential elements needed for life to thrive. Earth is the only planet that knows how to maintain balance, a crucial factor in safeguarding life. The tilt of Earth's axis creates the seasons, drives the movements of the oceans, and these factors contribute to the richness of its ecosystems. Not only that, Earth also has an atmosphere that contains enough oxygen for us to breathe and carbon dioxide for plants to perform photosynthesis. Thanks to these elements, Earth is not just where we live, but a vibrant planet where all forms of life can grow and survive. While other planets may have their own unique features, Earth is the only planet that knows how to sustain life, with a perfect harmony between natural elements and physical conditions. This is what makes Earth a precious gem in the vast universe. While Venus and Mercury are the planets known for their extreme temperatures and strange characteristics, perhaps the planet that has attracted the most attention and hopes from humanity over the centuries is Mars. With its distinctive red surface, Mars has become the planet that we have always dreamed of as the next potential home for humanity. Although there is no life on this planet today, signs of the existence of water in the past have made Mars a prime target in the quest for space exploration. Scientists have discovered that billions of years ago, Mars may have had a dense atmosphere, liquid water flowing on its surface, and possibly even supported life. However, due to significant changes in its atmosphere and magnetic field, Mars lost the essential elements needed to sustain life. Despite this, the hope of finding traces of life on Mars has never faded, and the red planet continues to be a focus of human research and exploration. Further into the solar system, we encounter two giants of space, Jupiter and Saturn. These are gas giants, with sizes and masses far superior to the other planets. Jupiter, with the largest storm in the universe, the Great Red Spot, has captured the attention of many scientists and astronomers. This storm has existed for centuries and shows no sign of stopping, becoming one of the most mysterious phenomena in the universe. As for Saturn, with its uniquely colorful rings, it is one of the most beautiful planets we can see in the solar system. These rings, made up of millions of small ice and rock particles, have made Saturn a mysterious and captivating image, a symbol of elegance and mystery in the vast universe. Our solar system is truly a treasure trove of mysteries and wonders, with each planet carrying its own unique story. The distinctive features of each planet not only surprise us, but also make us reflect on the marvels of the vast universe. While each planet has its own clear differences, they all revolve around a single star, a shining sun, where everything begins. After exploring the planets and learning about the sun, we cannot forget the great scientists who came before us, paving the way for us to enter the marvelous world of the universe. These are the people who not only dared to ask questions, but also persistently sought answers, opening new chapters in the history of science. Through their efforts, humanity has come to realize that the universe is not a mystical and incomprehensible place, but a vast space, Full of mysteries, yet governed by laws, the journey of understanding began with a bold idea, a big question that could overturn centuries of beliefs. In the 16th century, when most people believed that Earth was the center of the universe, there was a man named Nicholas Copernicus who looked up at the sky and wondered, could the sun be the center of our solar system instead? And from this question, Copernicus proposed the heliocentric model, where the sun is not only a shining star, but also the center of the solar system, with planets revolving around it. This was a great scientific revolution, as it completely changed the way humanity viewed the universe and our place in it. The heliocentric model was not just a scientific discovery, it was also a liberation from outdated theories, ushering in a new era of understanding. However, during Copernicus's time, this theory was not immediately accepted and had to wait until the following century with the discoveries of other scientists before it was recognized. But it was Copernicus who sparked an important question. Do we truly understand the universe around us? Another major turning point came from Galileo Galilei, a name we cannot overlook when discussing the exploration of the universe. Galileo was the first to use a telescope to observe celestial bodies, and his discoveries opened a new era in astronomy. With his telescope, he proved that not only the Sun, but also other planets like Jupiter had moons orbiting them, thereby refuting the classical theories about the universe. In particular, Galileo not only invented the telescope, but also proved that Earth revolves around the Sun, a strong statement against ancient beliefs. This not only validated the heliocentric model, but also changed the way we perceive the world. However, Galileo paid a heavy price for his discoveries. He was condemned by the Inquisition for erroneous science and was forced to retract his theories, even though they were later proven to be true. Nevertheless, Galileo's perseverance with his groundbreaking discoveries marked a pivotal moment in humanity's journey to explore the universe. But the journey of exploring the universe did not stop there. After Copernicus proposed the heliocentric model and Galileo provided solid evidence about the motion of the planets, Johannes Kepler delved into another question. Do the movements of the planets follow any laws? Kepler, through meticulous observations and sophisticated calculations, discovered three famous laws of planetary motion, with the most important being Kepler's first law. Planets move around the Sun in elliptical orbits, not circular ones as previously thought. This revolutionized our understanding of celestial motion and provided a clearer explanation of the planets' orbits in the solar system. Kepler's discoveries not only clarified aspects that Copernicus and Galileo could not fully explain, but also laid a critical foundation for Isaac Newton to later develop his theory of gravity. Kepler's laws are still applied in modern astronomical research and form an essential part of the solid foundation for exploring the vast universe. If Copernicus changed our perception of the center of the universe, Galileo opened the door for observing celestial bodies, and Kepler uncovered the laws of planetary motion. Isaac Newton completed the entire cosmic picture. Newton invented the law of gravity, a theory that explains why planets can orbit the Sun and why every object exerts gravitational force on one. Another Dr. Newton's theory not only helped us understand the motion of celestial bodies, but also opened up important scientific applications in many fields, from physics to mechanics. Newton's three laws of motion not only laid the groundwork for the development of science, but also enabled us to explain and control many natural phenomena on Earth, from launching rockets into space to everyday physical phenomena. With Newton's work, humanity was able to not only explain the workings of the universe, but also establish universal laws governing all motion, whether in space or in daily life. This was a monumental step in understanding the universe in which we live. In addition to the great scientists mentioned, there have been many others in the history of space science who have contributed to unveiling the marvels of the universe. Figures like Carl Sagan, who expanded our understanding of the cosmos through his famous television programs, and Stephen Hawking, who made profound contributions to the study of black holes and cosmology, have all played a part in revealing the mysteries of the vast universe. These discoveries, whether small or large, have all contributed to shedding light on the universe we live in, expanding our space of knowledge and bringing humanity closer to profound questions about our existence within the cosmos. Thanks to the groundbreaking research and inventions of these scientists, we have come to understand that the universe is not an infinite, incomprehensible place, but rather a world governed by mysterious yet discoverable laws. These great scientists not only changed history, but also opened the light of knowledge for all of us. They relentlessly searched, explored, and questioned the universe, a place where everything could only be explained through deep scientific understanding. Because of them, we are now able to dream of distant journeys into space, to explore the planets, and even to set foot on the stars in the universe. They have proven that by daring to ask questions and persistently searching, we can open new horizons, make great discoveries, and uncover answers we never thought possible. The universe, with its unfathomable vastness, is always filled with wonders that science has yet to fully explain. In our journey of space exploration and the study of celestial bodies, humanity not only faces planets and bright stars, but also encounters incredibly profound mysteries that continue to astound and bewilder us. One of the greatest mysteries is black holes, strange, dangerous regions of space where the forces of matter and energy blend into one unified entity beyond our understanding. Black holes are not only one of the most mysterious objects in the universe, but they also represent the enigmatic and uncontrollable forces of the cosmos we live in. Black holes, with a name that seems to belong in science fiction stories, are in fact one of the strangest and most terrifying physical phenomena in the universe. These black holes are regions of space where the gravitational force is so strong that not even light can escape. That is why they are called black holes, because in our eyes they are completely blind and invisible. Light, which we consider to be the fundamental element of the universe, is pulled in and cannot escape, turning black holes into empty, dark patches, resembling an infinite pit in the vastness of space. So how can these black holes exist? The answer lies in the collapse of a star. When a star with sufficient mass runs out of fuel to continue nuclear reactions in its core, it undergoes a collapse, creating an incredibly strong gravitational force. This force is so powerful that it pulls all the surrounding matter into itself, causing space to bend into a point with immense mass. Known as a singularity, a point of singularity where everything loses clarity and all physical laws are broken. From this singularity, a black hole is formed. Any matter, including light, that crosses the event horizon, the boundary of the black hole, can never return. This is the region of space from which nothing can escape, a mysterious world where time and space no longer follow normal rules. Scientists, despite having theories and research about black holes, still cannot fully explain what happens inside them. To better understand how black holes form, we need to look back at the life and death of a star. When a star begins to run out of nuclear fuel in its core, it can no longer maintain the outward push from nuclear fusion, leading to an imbalance. At this point, the pressure from the star's gravity will overpower, pulling all the matter inside. As a result, the star collapses in on itself, a process called gravitational collapse. In stars with extremely large masses, this collapse is not just the shrinking of the star, but creates a region of space with incredibly high matter density and immense mass. It is from this process that a black hole forms. At the singularity point, all matter and energy are sucked in and become a black area in space, from which even light cannot escape. The most miraculous and terrifying feature of black holes is the event horizon, the boundary between the outside world and the inside of the black hole. Any object that crosses this boundary cannot return. So what happens inside a black hole? Does anything exist inside, or is everything erased? That is a question that science still cannot answer. And it is this inability to answer that has made black holes one of the greatest mysteries of the universe. Black holes are not only strange physical phenomena, but are also closely related to the concept of time. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, time and space are elements that can be bent by mass and energy. As an object approaches a black hole, time will slow down. At the event horizon of a black hole, time appears to stop entirely, creating a strange dilation that no one can directly observe. This means that if you could stand right next to a black hole without being pulled in, you would see everything around you unfold as usual. However, if you looked at someone falling into the black hole, you would see them seem to move more and more slowly, and eventually they would never be able to cross the event horizon. This is one of the most mysterious and incomprehensible aspects of black holes, a place where time becomes blurred and disappears, challenging all the physical theories we know. While black holes cannot be directly seen, they have a tremendous impact on the celestial bodies around them. The matter drawn into a black hole does not simply disappear. On its journey to the singularity, these objects are crushed by the immense gravitational pull of the black hole, forming a hot, molten disk around the event horizon. These disks emit powerful radiation, which we can observe using special telescopes. Additionally, as a black hole absorbs matter, it can also produce powerful cosmic rays or X-rays, which can spread out into space and affect other objects in the universe. These radiation beams are one of the ways we can detect the existence of a black hole. Although we cannot see them directly, it is the effects that black holes have on their surrounding that allows scientists to study and further understand the mysteries of these cosmic entities. Black holes are not only strange objects, but also signs that the universe is constantly evolving and changing. Scientists believe that in the future, as the universe continues to expand and galaxies continue to collide, black holes will become key elements in the formation of new cosmic structures. Recent studies even suggest that black holes may play an important role in the formation of galaxies and the development of star systems. The mysteries black holes bring not only make them fearsome objects, but also magical gifts that the universe offers to humanity. With each advancement in research, we understand more about the hidden corners of the universe, expanding our vision and bringing new answers about the universe we live in. And while many questions remain unanswered, we will continue our journey to explore the endless space to uncover the wonderful mysteries that black holes and other cosmic phenomena bring. The universe is a world full of mysteries and wonders that we have only just begun to understand. Black holes, one of the most unique phenomena in the universe, continue to challenge the intellect and understanding of humanity. However, it is these challenges that make the journey of exploring the universe even more exciting and fascinating. After embarking on such fascinating journeys of exploring planets, stars, and mysterious gravitational forces, we now return to the very beginning of the universe, the moment everything began. It was an unimaginable moment, a legendary event that opened up space and time, light and darkness, creating everything we know today. This is the Big Bang, the event that shaped everything in our universe. A moment not only marking the birth of the universe, but also a significant milestone in humanity's understanding of itself and the vast cosmos. About 13.8 billion years ago, everything that exists in the universe did not exist in the form we know today. There was no light, no space, no time, only a single point, small and incredibly special, the singularity. This was a point in space where all matter, energy, and even time were compressed into an incredibly tiny space with an extremely high density. At the moment of the Big Bang, a great event took place. From the singular point, the universe began to expand at an incredible speed, spreading energy and matter across space. This was the very first moment of the universe, when everything we see today, from the bright stars to the life-filled planets, began. The name Big Bang is actually a rather simple term to describe this event. In reality, it was not a booming explosion as we might imagine. It was the expansion of the universe where space, time, and energy emerged and spread out from a single point. The result of this expansion was the formation of stars, planets, and other celestial objects we observe today. With this expansion, time and space seemed to be born in a miraculous moment. Before the Big Bang, there was no space and time as we understand them today. Once the universe began to expand, it not only spread in terms of matter, but also in terms of time, creating the cosmic flows that we can still feel today. In the first moments after the Big Bang, the universe was incredibly hot and dense. In this scorching space, basic particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons began to form and combine into the first atoms, but it was an incredibly slow process. At this time, light had not yet appeared in the universe. Everything was just a dense cloud of energy particles, with light trapped in the chaos. Only after millions of years did the universe begin to cool down, and the interactions between these basic particles created atoms. This was the first step in the formation of stars, the first points of light in the vast space. With the formation of atoms, matter in the universe began to clump together, forming massive gas clouds. These gas clouds, contracting under the force of gravity, began to collapse into the first stars, shining brightly and brilliantly. These were the first stars in the world after the Big Bang. It was these stars that began to light up the universe, ushering in a new era of life and development. But these first stars were not merely bright masses in space. With their immense heat and energy, these stars created the first chemical elements, laying the foundation for the formation of planets and other objects in the universe. From these stars, heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen began to appear, essential elements for the formation of life later on. However, these stars did not last forever. After millions of years of shining brightly, they would end their lives in powerful supernova explosions, leaving behind particles of matter and energy. These particles would then continue to participate in the process of forming new stars and planets. Since the moment of the Big Bang, the universe has never stopped expanding. This expansion is not a simple one, but a highly complex and miraculous process. Scientists have discovered that the universe is still expanding, and at an accelerating rate. This is one of humanity's greatest discoveries, proving that the universe is not a static space, but a dynamic space that is always changing and evolving. This rate of expansion is determined not only by celestial objects, but also by dark energy and dark matter, two mysterious elements that we have yet to fully understand. However, these discoveries open up a new perspective on the future of the universe, where galaxies will continue to drift farther apart over time, and the expansion of space will lead to unimaginable changes. With the birth of the universe, not only were stars and planets formed, but life itself began here. The formation of fundamental elements, stars and planets, created the environment for life to evolve. And on a small planet called Earth, life began, opening up a miraculous story that, to this day, we still cannot fully understand. With all our emotions, reason, and consciousness are essentially a small part of this vast universe. Each person, each living being, every tree, all are products of a universe that originated from a single moment, the Big Bang. Everything we know about the world around us stems from that mysterious moment when space, time, and matter began to form and evolve. The Big Bang is not only the beginning of the universe, but also a milestone in humanity's great journey. From this event, we begin to understand more about ourselves, about the universe, and about our place in this vast world. The mysteries of the universe, the expansion of space, the formation of stars and planets continue to drive us to explore and seek answers. Our universe is not just an immense space, but a marvelous world, a story that began with the Big Bang and continues to unfold, opening up endless possibilities for the future. When we look at the stars in the night sky, we are not just seeing twinkling lights. We are seeing the traces of a miraculous process that occurred billions of years ago, an event that created everything we know and love.